In the studio, I have a special guest. Now, you know, I love West Texas for a variety of reasons, but the main reason why I love West Texas is because of the people. Now, there is one lady in particular, her name is Kristen, and she is the wife of a West Texas law enforcement officer, and she's done something very unusual. She has sent a very clear, loud message with no words at all. And I love it. You did a video, and it looks like you're sitting in your car, Kristen.
Yes.
And you have flashcards, and there's a message on each one of the cards regarding being a wife of a law enforcement officer.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, a lot of times we take people, women and men in law enforcement for granted. We think they're out to get us.
Yeah.
And you know, and especially lately, there's been so much violence against officers across the nation. And I just feel like you really took a stand with this, and your message is very clear that law enforcement people are human, that we do need to respect them, that they have a very hard job, and that it is even harder being the spouse of someone in law enforcement.
Yes, absolutely. It's obviously their job anyways is hard, and they juggle not only being in law enforcement and every day not knowing if they're coming home. You know, they're fathers. They go to games on the weekends. We do normal things like everybody else, and people think that they're these stone cold, and they are when they need to be. But
they're not robots.
No, they're not.
It's
robots.
not RoboCop.
No,
you know.
No RoboCop. No, but it's hard because they're just seen so terribly, and they're not. And there is bad ones, but there's also good apples also.
99% of the time, people in law enforcement are there because they want to do the right thing. They want to uphold the law. They truly want to help people.
Absolutely, they do.
And one of your flashcards on your video that really made an impact on me is one of the last ones, and it says, "Please thank an officer today. They need it." And you know, that isn't something we think about. We see a patrol car in our neighborhoods. Well, I'm always thankful when I see it in my neighborhood, but we see that and immediately we freak out. Right. Slow down, you know, just pull over, and of course put the phone down. You know?
You kind of like cower and hide away.
Right.
Because it's what feels natural. Is they're an authoritative figure, and it can be intimidating whether you did something wrong or not. But when they take their oath and they get their badge, they're not taking it to go out and get people. I mean, they're doing that to risk their lives to help us. When you call 911. They come.
Every time the doorbell rings and your husband isn't at home or your phone rings, you get that in your gut.
Yeah, I almost puke like 10 times a day. Yeah, anytime my phone dings, you never know. And that's how we live. We live every day, just sun up, sun down that way. I would never change anything, ever. My husband is the most precious thing in my life other than my kids, and I would never change it, ever.
Kristen, thank you so much for coming in.
Absolutely. Thank you.